When your cat bolts for your seat, the moment you stand up, do you know what they're actually trying to tell you? Yes, it's funny and honestly kind of annoying. But what most cat owners miss is what's really going on beneath the surface. It's not about being bratty or trying to claim your territory. There's something way deeper going on here. Something that might make you look at your cat completely differently once you understand it. And if you don't figure out what it means, which most owners don't, you could be missing one of the biggest signs of affection your cat's ever tried to show you. Let's talk about what that seat actually means to your cat. Your scent is their sanctuary. Have you ever wondered why your cat doesn't just pick any warm spot? Why specifically your seat? Most people think it's just about the warmth. But that's only half the story. Here's what most cat owners don't realize. Your cat's sense of smell is about 14 times stronger than yours. And your seat isn't just warm. It's drenched in something they can't get anywhere else. Not your perfume, not your laundry detergent, you. The natural oils from your skin, the subtle chemistry of your body, the scent that's uniquely yours. To your cat, that's not just a smell. That's a signal that says safe. A 2017 study in applied animal behavior science found that cats exposed to their owner's scent showed significantly lower stress markers than cats exposed to a stranger's scent or no scent at all. Your smell literally calms their nervous system. So when your cat curls up in your spot, they're not being annoying. They're wrapping themselves in the one thing that makes them feel secure when you're not there. Think about what that means. It's like a child hugging their parent's pillow when they're scared. Now here's the second thing happening. They're merging their scent with yours. What if that stolen seat isn't theft at all, but actually a compliment? Here's what most people get backwards. Your cat isn't taking something from you. They're putting something on you. Cats have scent glands all over their bodies, on their cheeks, their paws, even the base of their tail. And when they sit in your spot, they're depositing their scent right where yours already lives. Why does this matter? Because in cat language, scent mixing is one of the highest forms of social bonding. It's how cats say, "You're part of my group." They only do this with cats they trust deeply. They only do this with spaces they consider genuinely safe. And they're doing it with you. When you understand this, everything your cat does starts to make sense. That head bump they give you, that's scent marking. When they rub against your legs, scent marking. And your seat? It becomes a shared territory that smells like both of you. That warm little indent you left behind, your cat sees it as prime real estate for a reason. They're not stealing your territory. They're merging theirs with yours. They're saying this spot is yours, but you are mine. It's the same reason your cat rubs their face against your legs or headbutts you when you come home. They're marking you, claiming you as part of their world. And honestly, that's one of the most affectionate things a cat can do. Most cat owners never realize how deeply their cats are bonding with them through these small gestures. And here's something most people completely miss. They see you as the one in charge. Ever noticed why your cat chooses your specific seat and not anyone else's in the house? It's not a coincidence, and it's definitely not just about comfort. Cats are incredibly observant creatures. They watch everything. They notice who fills the food bowl, who opens the doors, who controls the flow of daily life. And over time, they build a detailed mental map of who matters most in the household. When your cat takes your specific spot, They're not just being opportunistic. They're choosing the seat of the person they see as the leader, the one in charge. It's like an employee sneaking into the CEO's chair when they step out. Except your cat isn't being rebellious, they're being strategic. This behavior traces back to how cats operate in feral colonies. Resources, resting spots, territory, all of it flows around the most dominant individuals. Your cat isn't fighting you for power. They're acknowledging that your seat holds status, and by sitting in it, they get to absorb a little of that importance for themselves. But let's talk about something really practical. That warmth you left behind is actually precious to them. Have you ever touched your seat right after standing up? It's warm, obviously, but to your cat, that warmth isn't just nice, it's necessary. Here's something most people don't know. Cats have a higher baseline body temperature than humans. While you're comfortable at around 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, cats run between 100 and 102.5 degrees. That means their ideal environmental temperature is also higher than yours. What feels perfectly fine to you might actually feel slightly cold to them. This is why cats are obsessed with sunny spots, your laptop, freshly dried laundry, and yes, your recently vacated seat. That residual body heat you left behind. To your cat, it's like a perfectly preheated bed, and they didn't even have to wait for it. Researchers have found that cats actively seek out warm surfaces to help regulate their body temperature without burning extra calories. It's efficient. It's instinctive. So while it might seem like your cat is playing some annoying little game with you, they're actually just being smart about survival. Here's something fascinating. They're learning by watching you. Did you know your cat studies you like a student studies a teacher? It sounds strange, but it's backed by science. For a long time, people assumed cats were too independent to care about what their owners do. Dogs learn from humans. Cats just exist nearby, right? Wrong. A 2020 study from the University of Vienna found that cats actually engage in social learning. They watch their owners, absorb patterns, and adjust their own behavior based on what they observe. So when your cat sees you sitting in the same spot every single day, relaxing, watching TV, scrolling your phone, they're taking notes. And when they plop themselves in that exact spot the moment you leave, they're not mocking you. They're copying you. It's called social modeling. Your cat sees that seat as your place. The place where you feel comfortable. The place where you spend your time. And because they trust you, they think, if it's good enough for you, it must be good enough for me. This is also why cats often mirror their owner's energy levels and routines. Calm owner, calm cat. Anxious owner, anxious cat. They're always watching, and that seat you keep going back to, it's become part of the blueprint they're following. Now here's something wild. They know exactly when you're about to leave. Have you ever noticed your cat moving towards your seat before you even stand up? Almost like they knew it was coming. You're not imagining things. And no, your cat isn't psychic, but they're honestly close. Cats are masters of pattern recognition. They study your micro movements all day long without you ever realizing it. The way you shift your weight before standing. The sound you make when you put your phone down. That little sigh you let out before getting up to grab something from the kitchen. To you, these are meaningless. To your cat, they're a countdown timer. Researchers who study animal cognition have found that cats are remarkably good at predicting routines based on subtle environmental cues. They don't need to understand what you're doing. They just need to recognize the signals that lead to you leaving that seat. And after months or years of living with you, they've seen the pattern thousands of times. So when your cat appears out of nowhere and takes your spot within seconds of you leaving, it's not luck. It's calculation. They've been watching, waiting, timing it perfectly. It might feel like they're messing with you, but really they've just mastered your routine better than you have. But here's why all of this actually matters. Here's the thing that connects everything together. This is their purest form of trust. Cats are not like dogs. They don't hand out affection to everyone. They don't trust easily. In the wild, a cat's survival depends on being cautious about where they rest, who they rest near, and when they let their guard down. Vulnerability is dangerous. Sleep is risky. Choosing the wrong spot could mean not waking up. So when your cat walks past every other seat in the house, ignores the expensive cat bed you bought them, skips the sunny window ledge, and chooses your spot, that's not a small thing. That seat holds your scent, your warmth, your presence. It's the place that smells like safety. The place that feels like you. It's the place where they know you've been, where they can sense your energy, where they feel closest to you even when you're gone. And when your cat curls up there, nestling into the indent of where you've been sitting, they're saying something they can't put into words. They're saying, I trust you more than anyone else in this world. I feel safe because of you. When you're not here, this is the closest I can get to being with you. Without you, this is how I survive the moments of uncertainty. That's not just a cat being a cat. That's not just instinct kicking in. That's love. Quiet, unspoken, deep, and absolutely real. The next time your cat steals your seat, remember what's really happening. Remember that beneath that cute or annoying behavior, your cat is telling you something profound. They're showing you trust, claiming you as theirs, and staying connected to you in the only way they know how. And that, more than anything else, is what makes them special.